guys, it's Carissa, and I wanted to make a fairly quick video to answer one of my most frequently asked questions, which is, what kind of products do I use? Now, every natural girl knows that question is completely loaded and it is not something that you can answer in a couple minutes when you're meeting a stranger. And I've directed several people to my YouTube channel, so I wanted to make sure that I had one video that covered the entirety of my staple products. I know that I've discussed various things in different videos, but now I think I've gotten to a place where I know what works best, and these are the things that I'm using most often, so I wanted to discuss those with you guys today. So first things first, I truly believe that the products that you use to style your hair are only going to be most effective if you are washing and conditioning your hair properly. So the first thing that has become my absolute staple, and if you guys can believe it, I've used this entire jar. This is like the first time that I've emptied a jar in a very long time. But this is the As I Am Cleansing Pudding. It's a no sulfate moisturizing cleanser that really feels like a conditioner when I put it on my hair. I've mentioned this before that I can detangle it with this because it gives me enough slip to do so. Like I said, it's sulfate-free moisturizing cleanser. It has tangerine, aloe vera, castor oil, glycerin, some other products that work well for my hair. So I would say most times, I would say probably 90% of the time that you're washing your hair, you should use a sulfate-free shampoo, unless you're using something like silicones where you need to get a lot of product buildup off of your hair, or if you just haven't washed your hair in a long time, mostly you want to go with sulfate-free, and this is my favorite. Alright, so I alternate between giving myself a deep moisture treatment and a protein treatment each week, so I really go back and forth between the two. The product that I'm using for my deep moisture treatments right now, which I love, is Macademia Oil by Chemist Limited. It's a deep repair mask. I got this from Sally's Beauty Supply, and I really think this is a generic of the Macademia brand deep repair mask, which I have used in the past and which I absolutely love. The difference between that and this is that this 8-ounce bottle is $10, and the 8-ounce bottle of the Macademia brand one is like $30. So I'll take that back. This is $11.99. Still, it's less than half the cost of the other product. So I do notice that this is a little less creamier than the Macademia Oil one, but the effect, the after effect, is pretty much the same. So that's what I'm using to do my moisture treatments with. Now, for my protein treatments, I am still hooked on Ouidad's 12-minute deep treatment. It's an intensive repair protein treatment. Basically, you put it on your hair for 12 minutes using heat, and it breathes life back into your hair. Has amino acids that help to penetrate and bond with your hair to strengthen it. And I've really had really good experiences using this. One thing to note about this product is that it should be followed up with a moisture treatment, and the conditioner that I like to use immediately after using this is the Supercharged Moisturizer from Paul Mitchell's line, which I've used since I had a relaxer, and it's always had a really great effect on my hair. So that's what I tend to follow this up with. Alright, so after I have washed and treated and or conditioned my hair, I move on to my leave-in conditioner. And as I've mentioned many times, I am a huge fan of the Chemist leave-in concoction. So the ingredients that I use for mine are any good leave-in conditioner. I have used the Not Today conditioner, and I really love that one, but it is kind of expensive and the bottle is kind of small. So from time to time, I'll go to TJ Maxx or to Marshall's and I'll look at some of the hair products they have. And I found this, I know that it's backwards, but it's called Creations Garden Leave-In Conditioner. I read through the ingredients. Water was the first one, which is a good sign to me. And the next ingredient on here was macadamia nut oil, then jojoba seed oil, cedar oil alcohol, Argan Oil was in here, coconut oil, vitamin E. There were so many, olive oil was in here. There were so many good ingredients, and there wasn't any silicones in here, that I thought this was going to be an amazing leave-in conditioner to add to my concoction, and I was correct. So I got this huge bottle for $6 at TJ Maxx, and I wish I had gotten more than one, because now I'm going back every week stalking, and I think I have 1 more ounce left in here. So that's the first ingredient in my Kimmy Tube leave-in conditioner. Then I also add aloe vera juice, and I'm sure that any brand of whole leaf aloe vera juice will work well. This is just the brand that I bought, and I've had this bottle since I first started using the Kimmy Tube concoction, and I'm not sure if you can see, but it's only about halfway empty. I only use it for my hair, so this has lasted a long time. I mean, it expires on August 2014, so hopefully I get through it by then. I also use cold pressed castor oil, almond seed oil. I use this because I just read some articles about how moisturizing it is, and it's also very light, and I wanted to include other light oils other than the castor oil, which is quite thick. And then I also use apricot oil, and then to help preserve the concoction, which I normally only make enough for a week, I use a little bit of vitamin E oil. So to make this, I use a digital scale, and I actually weigh it. So I use 1 ounce of the leave-in, 1 ounce of the aloe vera juice, a half an ounce of the castor oil, a 1/4 ounce of the apricot oil, and a 1/4 ounce of the almond oil, and just a few drops of the vitamin E oil. And that gives me a really nice creamy consistency. This leave-in conditioner helps to moisturize my hair. The aloe vera juice helps to close my cuticles to seal in the moisturizers, and the oils further help to seal my hair, seal my cuticles, so that my hair retains moisture throughout the week. So I'll include the steps and the proportions that I use in the description box below. But basically, if you just remember, 1 part leave-in conditioner, 1 part aloe juice, a half a part of castor oil, and a 1/4 part of the other oils, then I think that you'll get to the same place. So after I've applied my leave-in conditioner, I also use another topical oil moisturizer, which has helped to keep my hair more moisturized throughout the week. So one thing that I've learned is, because my hair is so curly, if I moisturize my hair during the week, I tend to get a lot of strayaways, and my hair starts looking more fuzzy than if I don't moisturize. So I try to get my hair as moisturized as possible without it being oily, extra oily and greasy, and leaving grease stains on my pillow the day that I wash my hair. My favorite, I guess, hair conditioning product, well, I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, but this is how I use it. After I put my leave-in conditioner in, I'll add a little bit of this on top of it. This is the natural hair and lock conditioner that I get from the Pure Shea Store. And as you can see, this container is empty, and I'll tell you why in a second. I've talked about this before. I absolutely love this. My only issue with this is that it's a little bit too thick for my hair. So what I've done is, what I do is I normally add about 4 teaspoons of the lock conditioner and mix in 1 teaspoon of the coconut oil, which I also get from the Pure Shea Store, but I'm sure that any off-the-shelf coconut oil will probably work fine. And the coconut oil, because it has a it melts more easily in room temperature, it makes this a little bit more creamy. So I'm actually out of this. I put the rest of it in another container and mixed it with some coconut oil today, but I'll include a link to these. Love these products. So after I've applied my leave-in conditioner, which I usually mix up in this container, and I've applied my lock butter to my hair and it's nice and moisturized, I think about styling, and I would say probably 80% of the time I'm gonna end up styling my hair in medium to small 2-strand twists. You know, when I did my protective style challenge, I was trying to think of some creative things to do with my hair. But quite frankly, like at this point, I just want to get it done and move on. And this normally takes me about an hour and a half at most to do. If I do them larger, 45 minutes. That's what I intended today, but whatever. So what I use to do my 2-strand twist is just simply the Eco Styler Argan Oil gel. I know there are several different kinds of Eco Styler gel, but the olive oil one does not mix well with the other products that I use, and it's always flaky. And the Eco Styler I've had, the Argan Oil Eco Styler one I've had great results with. And this does not flake on me. I can actually use it daily to slick down my edges. I don't get any flakes, and it really gives me the appropriate amount of hold. So I wish it came in a bigger container though. I mean, this one is only $4, but if they had a bigger one that was $5, I would definitely get that one, because as you can see, I've had this since the beginning of the year, and I'm not even halfway through with it yet. So okay guys, that's it. Like I said, I just want this to be really quick and informative. If you have any other questions about products that you've used or want to know if I've used or anything that I've talked about today, send me a comment and I will respond. I will be posting a video shortly about some styling, because the other question that I always get is, how do I get my perfect, if I may call it, twist out? And to me, it's perfect because that is the way I love my hair the most, but it is not the way I can maintain my hair the easiest. So it is a treat to me when I get to wear it like that. So until then, have a great day, guys. See ya.